morning. We are in COULDNT Nevis campsite, next to the beautiful Ben Nevis and the mountains around them. Yeah, I mean, check it out. Oh, they're just absolutely stunning. Just have a little look over here as well. So those mountains. I've come up here because there's no tents here. It's only 6:45 in the morning. But today, guys, in episode 2 or even 1, I don't know anymore. I'll sort that out in the editing. We are in COULDNT Nevis and we are going to be travelling to Inverness, which is that way. So we're in that valley, between those mountains. Anyway, it's going to be an adventurous day. It's going to be some fantastic views. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a shower and then we're going to do some reviews on the maple fire. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the video. Not gonna lie, it was cold last night. We were sleeping in the tent. And my extremities and my toes, my fingers were just fucking frozen. I had to shove this jumper on. I had to get out in the middle of the night when the rain stopped because it was hammering down constantly. I had to get up and run out the car, get a quick jumper and a pair of socks for Jade, then stay back in the tent. And so we got back in the tent, just fucking 100 down. But like, look at these views. In the background behind me, let me just zoom in behind me. Meantime, Danny and Will are in their glamping pod. We were sleeping in a. Well, I mean, I think it dropped below freezing last night. I think it got dropped below 0 last night. It was quite cold. Yeah. Jade's still asleep. This is my tent. This is a 4-cat tent. 4-cat tent. Little review. This tent here has a fantastic design, where if you're a camper and you hate condensation, it's not the warmest of tents, I must say. It doesn't keep the insulation in as much, but if you wrap up warm, you'll be fine. You can see it through the night. I think it's a great summer tent, especially for condensation. The reason being is because you put the inlet section in and then an outer section. So the poles are on the outside, then you put the sheet over the top. It's a good tent, man. It's a good tent. That tent over there, that one right there, that tent was Will's lovely wet tent. That's probably drenched. That's probably got puddles of water in it. I'll show you later on if we get a chance. But in the meantime, guys, let's get a shower. Oh, we'll see what happens today. Oh. How's a nice shower? How's a well-needed shower? Right, let's sit you down here real quick. So we have the jet boil maple fire. This thing, that's fire maple. Right, these things are great, man. Took them to the Lake District. Got a yourself a Bunsen burner, something small. Screw on the bottom. Make sure to do the handle. Yeah, know, this thing's coming out way too slow. This thing is terrible. This is another one. This is from Go Outdoors. Its lid is awful. Very cool. Simple. Lid on. That might die as I'm doing that. This is a maple fire. It has a lovely fire resistant, wind resistant, sorry. Fire resistant. Now, you know I'm tired. Jet boil, Bunsen burner, fantastic decathlon mugs, which I highly would recommend as they are fantastic. They keep the heat in, so yeah. This morning we are having expedition breakfast. 600 calories. This is a measurement of 150 mils, so this is going to be our guest pretty much. But anyway, guys. That's how you do it. That was hard, man. That was hard to film and also pour it. But anyway. Eight minutes. I'll make you a cup of tea now. It's gonna wait 8 minutes now. Girlfriend wants a cup of tea. So, anyway, guys, we'll see you on the road. Enjoy the breakfast to myself, because that's what I'm going to do. Now up in the morning now. Whew. Review on the breakfast, that's what we're going to do. Let you guys know, that breakfast, by the way, 10 out of 10. Fills me up, it's sweet, it's tasty, it's the, I don't know. I could have done with a bit hotter, but that was my own fault. I could have done with having it in the car, because I had it left on the bench outside, and then this happened. Started chucking it down. Again in Fort William, and people are like, oh, why are you sitting in your car, you wuss? And it's like, well, because that tent is only for sleeping in, and I don't want to get my wet and dirty in it clothes. I'd rather get it inside the car, because I can clean the car when I get out. Tent is my sleeping area for the next 4 days. Today, we're actually going to go and see, I don't know what it's called, but it's the Harry Potter train that is somewhere near Fort William, over that way. And we're going to, well, I don't know if we're going to see it, because at this rate that we're going, no, I'm the only one who's up and ready to go. But we'll see what happens. Danny and Will slept in a glamping pod last night, so I don't blame them for having a little, cheeky little lie-in, because it is nice and toasty. Compared to last night in that tent was below 0, so it was really cold. We need to wrap it warm tonight, double the wraps. Gotta go to the nearest Go Outdoors shop or some Go Outdoorsy shop and get Will and Danny a new tent, because obviously I don't think we're going to be living in glamping pods because it's getting expensive. So yeah, we're going to get a new tent from Inverness. Fort William, and then we're going to drive to Inverness. Driving to Inverness, maybe check out the town a little bit. And then we're going to swing round to our campsite, which is called Bunchui. I can Bunchewy. Bunch. I can never say it. Anyway, it's somewhere in Inverness, and we're going to stop there, camp up, maybe go for a little walk, and yeah, apart from that, dry off a little bit in the car on the way there, and see some views. Hopefully, this weather gets a little bit better, but today and yesterday were the worst days, so hopefully it will be behind us. But we can't complain, we are in Scotland, so whew, let's go. Okay, at the moment we are just We just packed up the tent, as that was hard work because I didn't want to film any of that since he was chucking it down. Well, it wasn't chucking it down, spitting. We are off to Glenfinnock, which is like the Harry Potter train. Hopefully we get there on time. The train is meant to leave or pass the actual bridge at 10:45 AM. It's now, I think, 9:35. Oh, here come Will and Danny. I just saw their car, but yeah, gonna head there. I'll see you guys on the road. Hope you're enjoying it so far, but it's gonna get better, I swear, I promise. Driving now to the Harry Potter bridge, the famous do 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 do. Harry, your hands all sweaty. I don't know how I did that lyric.
What's that?
But in the meantime, guys, we're going to be heading towards there, and then we're going to dip to Inverness. As you can tell, this weather is lovely. Drive our way to heaven, because ooh, baby, heaven is a place on earth. Not in Scotland, apparently, with this weather. Thought heaven was meant to be sunshine and rainbows, clear skies, but no, apparently not. Heaven is now turned into cloudy skies right there between Scotland's thighs. Raining cats and dogs, indeed. So anyway, guys, let's have a good day, and I'll catch us in a bit. You know the what's it called? Glenfinnock train track thing. My inner child's coming out. I'm distracted, alright. Hiya.
Get them down the boat for free with the park. They
Okay.
take it from the machine and just leave it in the dash.
Thank you. Now I want to see the Harry Potter train. You might be maybe on it.
What's it called?
Glenfinnock.
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 Huh?
Glenfinnock.
We leave that in, kids.
Even the description below. Let's have a good one. Check out the bridge. I wouldn't be over it now, but you can just see trees. Right then. What was he called again? Glenfinnock? Glen? Yeah, I know, I saw it. I got longer legs than you. I can step over these puddles like they're nothing. So the train meant to arrive, I think, 10:45 AM and 3:45 PM. And by the way, parking, £5 till 10 PM expiry date. That's extortionate amount. Anyway, we'll see when we get there. I don't want to get my camera absolutely drenched, and I keep stepping in every deep puddle known to man. What's going on? Great for the environment. There we go. What do you think, Jade?
Loved it.
Loved
Very
it.
less.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Hey, look. 10 years old. Isn't that cute?
Yeah. More gin.
Yeah, no thanks.
I thought I'll do a bit of video in. This is Fort William, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Fort William. It's a lovely little place, actually. Can't really film very long because we're in a bit of a rush today, but hoping. Oh, although this is quite nice. Just, by the way, I've been here before. It's lovely. Parking expenses. I'll speak to you in a minute. Let's get what we need to get from Go Outdoors. A review on a lunchtime meal, day 2 in Fort William. And this time around, we've actually gone to Go Outdoors and thought we saw something tasty in there and thought we've got to get it. We've got to get it. But yeah, before I get started, comment down below what your favourite flavour would be. I'll leave it in the description as well below in regards to obviously the flavours and what we've had from Go Outdoors. And let me know what your preference is. But in the meantime though, this is something I've new on. Salmon and broccoli pasta. I mean, it looked quite, because it's salmon, right? You know, but it's dried, it's dehydrated. This takes 10 minutes, I think it was. I think it's 10 minutes. I think.
Stir for 8 minutes and serve.
There you go. It's on the fucking back of the packaging that you remove. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it?
Look, no, 8 minutes it says here, look.
It says 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. Oh.
Look, 8 minutes.
I'm the lazy option. So yeah, so 8 minutes. I've put it in about 3 minutes ago, so 7, I've had no sleep, so it's hard to do maths this time of morning. It's the camera, the audience is probably looking at me going, what the f is he on about? What the bloody hell? No clean up, just add water, less than 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, go to yourself, when you go out on your hikes, go outdoors, get yourself, it's expensive, they're at £7.50. You can get the ones that can go into pans, they're a little bit cheaper, but if you're wanting to not have washing up issues, then these are perfect. Jade's gone for a, what is it, Jade? A fusion
Malaysian curry.
Flavoured pot noodle. Smash a massive thumbs up if you like a fusion pot noodle, but in the meantime, guys, I'm going to go sit.
They are. These are new.
These are new. What? Smash it even harder then. Smash out the thumb like button. In the meantime, the salmon and broccoli, guys, we're going to go and eat this, and then we're going to head to Inverness. We will see you on the road
in the wilderness.
On the road to success is what I was saying. Success of getting this tent up, but again, in rain.
They're all right though,
Oh yes dear. Right, toodle pip, on a pippity pop, on a bitty boop, off we flop, off we pop to the nearest shop. Hey! That came out of nowhere, that was amazing. Right then, people of YouTube watchers and people of the world of social media, let's get to Inverness. What is that? But anyway, back to it. We're on our way to Inverness. We're going to check the town out, and then we're going to go to our campsite. Danny and Will had to get a brand new tent, as you knew last episode or even last night. The tent they had got up big time. So they've got a new tent now. They're just finishing up in Fort William as we're leaving. We're going to get there in about an hour and a half time, an hour and 45 minutes. It's 66 miles to Inverness on day 2, baby. Let's go. Jade loves having the 18mm zoom on my Canon R50. Pop it in the link in the description below as well about the Canon R50 4K resolution. It is a great camera, I must admit. And yes, you're probably wondering, why are you out your car on a main road? Well, for a start, there's a Let's have a look at this first. Let's warm you into the views. Well, that's cute. That's on the side of a road. And you want to know where that's leading? That is leading to not Loch Ness, but another loch actually. Well, there's an information sign here. Lochy. Oh, this sun is this sun is amazing. Welcome to Loch Lochy, everybody. The beauty. Look at the sun just shining up out there. Oh, the sun's out. But anyway, this is the information. The Great Glen follows the line of a major fault. The rocks that form the mountains on the far side of Loch Lochy have moved 200 kilometers from right to left. Okay. Seen from space, the Great Glen and Loch Lynn from a nearly perfect straight feature that can be traced for about 190 kilometers. Oh, the terrains were separated until 430 million years ago when two ancient continents, Laurentia and Alavinia, don't even ask, collided. Their rocks were crumbled and piled apart from the mountain. So basically, 430 million year old continents created these mountains, look. That is absolutely insane and incredible. The rocks, the loch have moved at least 200 kilometers. Underneath the loch is a belt of highly crushed rock, up to 300 kilometers wide, which extends vertically to downwards. Jesus Christ. That runs all the way to Loch Ness. That is just absolutely incredible. Can I believe this, Jade? 430 million year old continents collided and formed these mountains.
Really?
Yeah. The loch never used to be here 430 million years ago, which is before we know, is it the age of the dinosaur? Before we, because the first dinosaur was about 300 million. Audience, quote me on that one if I'm wrong. But in the meantime, guys, I'm going to take some photos and get back on the road. We got Inverness, which is down there. We're going to drive all the way down there. I think we might see Will if we're any slower than this, but let's go to Loch Ness. Let's get back on the road before the sunlight goes in. We start chucking it down. Let's go. Logans. Come on, trailer. Gonna go for a swim. Trip in, swim. Let's go.
We found her.
Did you?
Yeah, we've had a whole conversation about it, and it's all clean, but...
And
Talk to me then.
the baby egg down here for us.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's it.
Did you steal it?
No.
No, it's she said not to.
Not
This
to
is
steal the
nice.
eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've seen LOCH NESS, we've seen Nessie.
Did she not like being called Nessie?
No, Nessie's her nickname.
What's her actual name?
Nezerelda.
John.
Nesrel. John. I'll take John. Oh yeah, I did press it. Where am I going? Yes, near the campsite. Excuse me. Oh, let's go to our campsite. And we are off to the campsite. We'll see you on the road and on the way there. Let's go. What? Yeah, you can if you want, but you can eat cold. It's up to you. Attempt. I need to put my hair up. Hello everybody, we are now at COULDNT campsite in Inverness. Well, obviously not next to the actual loch itself, but anyway, we're going to go and
Showers.
yeah,
Why
well,
is it always around the other side?
it always is, isn't it? It's a very strange one. Anyway, in the meantime, tents up, gonna get some food and get an early night because I've had zero to little sleep and loads of driving. So, in the meantime, guys, see you shortly. No, toilets. The toilet floor's nice, like a marbly.
Yeah.
The toilets look nice.
You look really careful and get on. It's
Yeah?
everywhere.
But if you look very, very carefully, it doesn't look very cleansed. These are the facilities. You've got the women's behind and the men's at the front.
Are a bit odd as well.
No, I didn't really sat on it. Yeah, I went for a week. But the showers look very cold, damp, and good. But in the meantime, guys, that is it. We've got the facilities here. We've got a little wood cabin in there. Can't we have that lovely one over there? I don't know. I mean, there's a little cute little small caravan there. Oh yeah, this is Will's new tent. Look, is Will even in there? Wow, that's it. It is a. Nice tent. I like it. So this is the replacement tent from the previous one. Didn't say if you saw in episode 1. I like it. I like it. Oh mate. Look at this. I'm just taking it in mentally. Look at that. It's beautiful. These chairs are hella comfy.
Teeny tiny little chair.
Ah.
What have you gone for tonight? What's your dinner? Posh baked beans.
Oh, that's the shit.
Got to put it on before scooting on. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge now, isn't it?
You jinx the fuck out of
Did you make me a hot choppy?
You have no cup. We share a cup.
We share cup.
We share a cup. A little bit.
Man made fire. Man made
Yeah.
exotic fire.
No, I have the cup.
Let me tell you a story.
I feel like I
A
need
ghost
new car.
story. I'm recording. I've caught him. I should do a little ghost story. And that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow on the journey to John O'Groats.